Okay,
Give me it more.
we have probably like 5 minutes.
And then she's like, you made this. Oh, sorry. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Boitherhood discourse. My name is Zach Palkey. I'm here with Matthew Zappia, Jordan Palkey, and my co-star, Jonathan Zappia. So today, guys, we're going to be talking to you guys about the weirdest, our top 5 picks for the weirdest contests / championships in the world. Number 5. It's a beauty contest.
How's that weird? That's not weird.
Just wait.
We have those.
All right. Yes.
I disagree.
All right, you little shit. We can watch the video now.
You're right. Okay. But it's a beauty contest originated in Russia. It's
That's
called
weird.
Miss Russian Army. So basically, it's all women from the Russian ground forces. They basically compete for the same name, which is Miss Russian Lady, whatever.
You don't even know, do you?
No, I do. I've got it all written down here.
But what is it?
It's
Exactly.
Miss Russian Army. That's what they call her. Miss Russian Army.
What if she's married?
We should watch
They're not married, John. Fuck you. All right. It says that it's admittedly staged to basically make young men join the Russian army.
So it's a deploy. Or a
No,
plot.
it's to bring young men in.
It's a lure.
It's
Does
a
it
lure.
work? How many men join in from this?
Probably.
A lot, as long as they're hot.
Okay.
It started in June of 2005. 19 female soldiers and sailors participated in the competition, which it was broadcast on live television. The event was held at Miss Russian Army Theater in Moscow, is what they call it.
So the Miss Russian Theater. held
Miss Russian Army Theater.
Women contest.
Yeah, they probably made the theater in Moscow for that shit. They still do it.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, because it's in Russia.
You don't think I don't know anything about Russia?
You probably don't. What's the capital?
I know.
Bulgaria?
What is it?
Moscow.
It's Moscow.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it is.
It is. The events held at the Russian Army Theater in Moscow included the soldiers walking down the catwalk in uniform, singing. Oh, this is funny. Singing songs while accompanied by guitarists. A memorable lyric, including the phrases, "Since we're soldiers, our first concern is automatic weapons. Boys come second."
We have very different impressions of what funny is.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you think that was funny? Because I didn't think it was funny.
I did not.
I didn't think what you just said was funny.
Oh, no, I wasn't trying to be funny.
Why'd you laugh at it?
No,
See, I just thought that was fucking funny. Sorry. They're prohibited from wearing anything but like their military gear. It's only women, and they basically do it to lure in men.
No, that sounds kind of sexist.
Okay, it's Russia. I'm not out here speaking for Russia.
Not
Number 4.
So, I think it's kind of ironic that you did one about women and so did I.
Okay, I'm a man.
so-
What can I say?
My first one is a wife carrying competition.
Oh.
I actually thought it was pretty interesting, not gonna lie. It was invented in Finland.
Sorry, go on.
It was invented in Finland, and it's originally called Eokon Kanto. That's right. I don't know what that means. Bring it here. I put it out like that, so I even know how to pronounce it.
Eo con conto. Eo con conto.
That's what it said in the video.
Elo con conto.
I did my research.
So it's Eokon Kanto, and it's originated in Finland.
It originated in Finland, but it became a thing for a reason I do not understand. So it started with this guy and his buddies that were thieves, criminals, crooks, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So he would steal goods from villages in sacks, and they carried them on their backs. And sometimes they stole women.
Oh, you fuck.
I'm not kidding.
That's called kidnapping.
I'm just saying, that's what the video said. I'm not laughing at that. But believe it or not, these wife being carried in this competition do not have to be married to the man that they are being carried by. I don't know why I find that interesting, but hey, it's a rule.
I mean, it makes.
Or not a rule.
They do have to be married.
They
They
Or
don't have to be married.
They can.
Do they go through like courses and stuff?
It's an obstacle course.
An obstacle course.
So,
do they ever jump anything? Well,
so with the women on the men's back, they have to like
run through an obstacle course.
They have to navigate through an obstacle course.
Navigate through
okay?
an obstacle course. So it's like what's that one? Like a Spartan race with women on your back, right?
I don't know what a Spartan race is, so.
They basically go through a big obstacle course.
So just say an obstacle course with a woman on your back.
So it's like a Spartan race with a woman on your
Good
back.
duo.
Let's make it interesting.
Sure.
Number 3.
What's your third one, Zach? Or second, or fourth, whatever order you want to go in.
It's third now.
Okay.
All right, so that was it for the wife carrying competition. Akuna Matata, whatever the fuck it was called. What was it called?
A con canto or Ao con canto.
Ao con canto originated.
You said
in
Akuna
Finland.
Matata. That's funny.
All right, number 3 is a world sauna championships. All right, and if you're from Finland, you're gonna say sauna.
See, I always thought it
every
was
damn time.
sauna. Like when you wrote it, I said sauna. What the?
It is sauna.
No, it's actually sauna.
It is sauna.
Sauna's originated in Finland, and they say
Done.
sauna.
Wait, so yours is from Finland too?
Yes.
Let's go. We both had one from Finland.
Originated in
Oh, you only
Finland
have
as
2,
sauna,
damn.
but we
Yeah,
say it
two.
as sauna.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
fine. That's fine. That'd work. Sauna.
Okay,
Yeah, I know,
doesn't
but,
matter where
but
it's
it's
originated.
us,
Hey,
and we say
retard.
No,
sauna.
Jordan, you're Finnish. We say things.
Okay, but
correctly.
they say
Yeah.
sauna.
Italians.
Okay, I'm gonna sauna for the rest
Whoa.
of my
See
fucking life.
that?
Sauna. Let's go.
So the World Sauna Championships. Starting temperature is 110 degrees Celsius. Half a liter of water will be poured on the stove every 30 seconds. The use of alcohol is prohibited. Competitors must wash themselves beforehand and remove any creams or lotions. Competitors must sit erect, their buttocks and thighs on the bench. Ordinary swimsuits must be used. Pant leg and men's swimsuits must be up to 20 centimeters long. And women's straps may be 5 centimeters wide. So basically, there's a lot of like little nitty gritty rules, but whatever. And they basically sit in there, and last man standing wins, or woman, whatever.
That's right, Jordan. You can compete in this too.
It's actually really dangerous though, because like people can it can go up to really really hot, and it starts at 110 degrees
dude.
Celsius, so it's already.
I don't know about you.
110
But sometimes
degrees Celsius?
I sit
Yeah.
in some hot tubs.
No, you would not want to sit in that.
Well, that's the starting temp.
You
They
wouldn't
add it
wanna
every
do
30 seconds. They're probably only in there for like 5 minutes. Less than that, actually. 30 seconds.
Do you know how
That's
long
pretty
minutes
hot.
is?
You know,
If I just recorded
That's
5 minutes of
212 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, just let me finish this. Okay, listen. Okay.
fucking hot.
Somebody died in 2010 from it. Okay. So they had this going in till 2010, and then they stopped it because a guy died, and somebody else almost died. So they said that they weren't gonna do it anymore, and that's basically it. But
So this isn't currently happening.
no,
It's ongoing.
this isn't currently happening.
It's over. It got
So
canceled.
is it illegal?
It's illegal in Finland now.
So what about America? Could we do it?
We could probably still do it in America.
Guys, collect your hot tubs.
I don't think we can do it if
You mean saunas?
No, hot
Sauna.
tubs.
He means
That's
sauna.
what you have to warm up in, okay?
Hey, he means sauna, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, it's a sauna because they add water to it because it makes a steam.
He just said sauna.
No, he didn't. He said sauna.
I know.
That makes sense. I was thinking hot tub. Like you sit in hot water.
You don't sit in boiling water, Jordan. You
Well,
sit in
I
steam.
thought that's what it was because that would make
You're
it
literally gonna die sitting in that boiling
That's
water.
what I was thinking of.
I mean, you're gonna die in the sauna too.
Wait.
What's a sauna?
So you're not sitting in the water.
heaty thing, the thing that exfoliates.
So wait, it's just warm moisture around you.
Yeah, but
What?
There's
You
There's
thought
lot
it was a
of
hot
steam.
tub
There's a
too?
lot of steam.
he was saying
Am
hot tub.
Are we the only people that know what a sauna is?
No,
I know what a
don't know
sauna is.
I don't
A
know what
sauna is where you like go
What's a
in there with
sauna?
like a towel around your waist or whatnot, and you just like
Yeah, that's
steam.
what it is. That's what it is. So they basically steam, and the last man standing to like withhold the steam, endurance basically.
But you
You're
should
in
add
there.
water, so I was like really confused.
They add water to create the steam. I'm assuming
Yeah.
Jordan said that. But I don't know.
I'm
I
guessing
don't know
the
how
more and more
saunas
water
work.
they add, the hotter it gets because the more steam that's in the room, or some maybe I don't know.
Oh, true.
Water doesn't increase temperature though.
But it
well,
can create
the
more
more
steam.
I don't know.
It probably gets really muggy in there, dude.
dude, what happens if they have glasses?
Alex! They're gonna have some fucking
I think they're in their
windshield
own.
wipers.
I think they're in their separates.
Oh, Wait, so then how did? Oh wait, they probably have a judge on each one then, huh?
Well,
Or are they
Yeah.
like?
most often when people go into saunas,
Saunas.
there's a large
Sauna.
group of them with towels around their waists and they sit together.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes.
It's like a steam room, a joint
And it makes
steam
it
room.
hot.
Sometimes they go into the sauna room, and
Sauna.
the sauna room, and they pull off all their towels, and they just start.
I've seen that before.
There's no way.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
wait. Was it mixed?
It was a fucking X video.
Was it mixed?
Whoa.
In 2004, Nippon Television filmed a documentary about the World Sauna Championships. The program had an audience of 40 million in Japan. I just thought that was a cool fact.
Wait, so this is from Finland.
It's from Finland, but
What?
people from Japan are weird, and they like to watch weird things, and we all know that already. They've got a lot of weird competitions over there, so. Number
Yeah.
two.
From Japan.
Number two.
Number two.
I'm assuming you've all heard of air guitar contests. Am I right
Of
to say
course.
about that? So, have you heard of Air Sex World Championship?
Not until now.
No, but you know what's funny? I was an air sex champion.
Are you serious? No way. It's such an honor to meet you. I would love to compete against
So-
you. You know, and do all that.
In the grand
Yeah.
finals?
In the grand final.
This
Of
was
the air
invented in
sex?
I love
Japan.
that so much.
So it was invented in Japan in 2006. So I don't know if it's still going on, to be honest. I just knew when it was made.
It's not that long ago.
No, it's actually not.
They're probably still doing it.
Um,
A lot of people still do
Can
the
you
activity
demonstrate
of sexual...
and show us how we actually can compete in air
with
sex
words, yes,
competition?
I can with words.
can do it
I'm
with
a
your body?
visual learner.
You are having sex with an invisible person or people. They don't really judge. Or, yeah, they do, but
Okay, so this is me
Air
auditioning
se-
for
oh.
the air blacked section of air sex competition. Thank you.
What does that mean?
I'm getting blacked, but it's air sex.
What does blacked mean?
Never mind.
Can you actually get off like that?
Do you have
I do
invisible
not
sex
know.
with an invisible
I'm assuming it's
person?
your imagination. So if your imagination is good enough, I'm sure you probably
I'm
could
fairly
get
positive you
somewhere in
could.
life.
Sure, my imagination is good enough. I could probably get you off by imagination.
It's a really good imagination you got there, buddy.
Okay,
Never use that, okay?
That's disgusting.
But they are being rated during this. They're being rated on skill, creativity, and how passionate they are.
Do it! Just do
I'm
it!
not gonna say I don't know how creative they can get because I don't want to know honestly.
So how much research did you actually do?
Enough.
Were there videos?
No, I did not watch them.
They can't.
You didn't even
Are they
research
naked?
your own
Are they
content?
fully
Okay,
naked?
Like I watched the. No, they're not fully naked. They do have rules.
You
So-
saw that video in the.
All your privates are covered, and you have to perform to music basically.
How do
So-
you have air sex with your privates covered?
I don't know, dude. That's the competition right there.
So they.
No, but the best, most unforgettable performance basically wins and is crowned.
Oh,
Air
so it's
Sex
like
World
you have to be
Champions.
f***ing morbid, like weird shit.
You have to be
Like,
up.
it'd be
Whichever
like,
one just sticks out the most, basically. Whichever one just sticks out the most to them, and they just think is
What? You okay?
clearly more creative, I guess.
Alright.
Okay. Does this make you uncomfortable? Can I use my imagination to make you feel better?
I wouldn't say uncomfortable.
Stop, John! Oh, thank you.
Here.
Damn it.
His imagination is good too.
We've really gone all the way over to the sexual side, haven't we?
We've gone morbid, boys.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
All right, so number one is a dwarf/midget throwing contest.
Oh, you said is. I thought you said is it. I was like,
What the fuck? Who does that?
It originated in Australia. It's a pub attraction, basically. So everyone, if you're in a pub, like, and you have your little midget friend, and he wants to be tossed, you throw him.
Wait a minute. I'm not a midget.
Yeah,
I'm
but you're
actually
a
much
dwarf.
taller
Dwarf / midget.
yeah. You could be either one.
than so could Nat.
What? I'm as tall as them.
You're
I'm
only
as tall as
5'10".
you. What do
I'm
you?
5'11".
I'm 6 foot.
I'm
Hard.
5'11".
So what are you?
5'11".
I don't
Well, I'm 6
You're
foot.
like
John's like
6 foot.
6'1".
So you're 5'10", you're 5'9". Okay, he's the shortest. Sweet, let's go. Midget throwing is a pub/bar attraction in which people with dwarfism, wearing special safety padding or Velcro costumes, are thrown. So basically, the participants compete to throw the dwarfs the farthest. So if you have a light dwarf, you're gonna want to use that one.
I'm assuming these guys like volunteer for this.
Yeah, no, they have to be. They don't
You just go out in the
prohibit.
crowds and, like,
Well,
pick-
they're shut the fuck. Can prohibit them, but they can't stop a willing dwarf to being thrown. Like they can't be like, you can't throw the dwarf.
Well, I mean that's like just going with your sibling, saying you can't like wrestle your sibling in public or something.
Yeah. If they don't consent to it, you can't throw them. If they do, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them.
Dang it, dude! If
And-
somebody doesn't agree, you can't do it.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
the
throw them.
problem.
They're so small and
You agree, right?
throwable,
I got your
tossable,
permission?
That's not a go.
throwable.
Can you sign this? It's a
Those are your hands.
It's a formal document.
Those are your hands, and those are your.
You saw it.
Hey, can I see your hand real quick? Just reach. Can I see your hand?
I have an eraser.
No,
Bitch.
no, wait, stop! Fuck you. Give me. Let me see. Come over.
Incest. I gotta go.
I was gonna do it to myself, but I can't get it far enough.
Relax. You can't just.
I was ready to break his wrist to touch it. Sorry.
He's going to see Little Caesars.
Related formerly practiced activity was dwarf bowling, where basically they set the dwarf on a skateboard and then they scooted him along to knock down the bowling pins.
Oh, you mean bowling and not like bullying.
Dwarf bullying. Basically what they did was they took little dwarfs.
We take them by the legs and shake them.
There's two different forms of dwarf tossing. One of them is where you just throw them on a mat, like a mattress or whatever, and you see who can get the farthest.
And the other one is a pile of rocks.
The other one's a pile of rocks if you're dwarf bowling. But I'm never gonna get through this, dude. Damn it.
Can't drink your water.
The other form of dwarf tossing is basically where they strap on.
Get your up together, you stupid little bitch! My stomach hurts so much.
Shut the fuck up.
The other form of dwarf tossing is basically where they put on a Velcro costume and then they put like Velcro all over the walls and then they toss the dwarf onto the walls to have it stick.
So whoever can stick the longest.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's basically the force of the stick, and like, cause I mean they'll eventually fall off, right? Because of the weight.
Well,
Unless that's some really strong Velcro. So you really toss your friend into the Velcro wall to get him to stick.
I'd have to pick the one that
You ready, Jordan?
doesn't hate me. You pick a dwarf that hates you, and he gets stuck to the wall. He's like, "You're not winning." He just unsticks himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so-
that's what I'm saying.
That's
It doesn't
like
have to be a
an ass
consenting
game.
dwarf. It has to be consenting.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's,
But
we're
he
not
could
dwarf
consent. He
bullying.
could consent, but he could hate him.
If he wasn't consenting, why would you? Why?
I would just tie my dwarf's hands.
We can't do that.
I
We
would
can't.
just
We
cut him
can't
off.
do that. It's not.
I don't want to laugh.
No, okay.
It's illegal. It's illegal. Also,
What
fun
is?
fact: dwarf tossing if they don't consent.
Oh,
If you
they
do it
don't
anyways.
consent. If they don't consent, whatever. We'll just have them consent and then not do what they
Yeah,
consent.
you just basically force them to consent, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with them. Also,
Sorry.
dwarf tossing is illegal in Canada. I just want everyone to know that. So if you
Is it
live in
illegal in
Canada,
America?
Sorry, Scented, you can't be throwing
no,
dwarves.
it doesn't say anything. So yeah,
Ow.
you really can't be
Let go of
throwing
my-
dwarves if you're in Canada.
enough.
They ban it in 2003
That's enough.
in Ontario.
Did somebody die or something?
No, but Windsor West MPP ban it. You guys can look that up. But if you're in Canada,
There's no way you can.
all right. So that was basically it for our top 5 weirdest contests. If you guys have weird contests that you guys want to share,
Go ahead and
put them in the comments, and we'll look them over. Also, if you guys have ideas for next episodes, also put those in the comments. Thank you guys so much for stopping in for the 5th episode, and we appreciate you stopping in every other week. And if you guys stop in for the little skits, then it's every week. But we really appreciate you guys stopping in.
We will
know
see
it's
you in
nonsense.
2 weeks, but you know.
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you every week. We'll see you every week.
Yeah, if you go to Skate Plaza.
Damn it.
Damn.
You
Well,
really did. You really
we
did
really
ruin
do.
the whole outro bit.
Can we say something funny at the end of the video? Like,
he'll just put a funny part at the end. Zach
Right.
can take middle parts of the video. There's this cool thing with editing. If we have a big long video, he can take this and put it up here and make 2 of them and put it at the beginning and at the end.
wait, but
They'll never notice if I edit it differently.
we should all shit on the table, and it's literally shit on the table.
And then we have to
Smear it.
sort through and figure out whose is whose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. I can see it.
10,000 likes if you guys want us to shit on the table and then
And
find
sort
out
through it.
whose is whose. Thank you guys so much for coming into this episode. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
See ya.